It is tax season in the islands, but instead of focusing on how much people owe, a number of bills at the legislative session aim to give money back. Our Paul Drews shows us how much lawmakers are trying to save you.
Tax credits are always a big deal at the state capitol. Millions of dollars in tax breaks used for movie or TV productions many feel spark more films to be made here and boost our economy. But along with millions in tax incentives for movies or research, there's also much smaller tax credits aimed at individual Hawaii households, including a bill that would boost child tax credits.
Anybody in Hawaii knows it's really costly here to have kids, and providing a little bit of help, up to $650 per child to families in a refundable credit, which means it's cash up front. You don't have to wait for tax credit at the end of the year. That can be enormously helpful for families who need help the most.
Taxes and tax rates could also be cut for everyone. In a Senate bill, checking off the standard deduction box would more than double for filers. Take, for example, a couple filing jointly who currently gets a standard deduction of $4,400. That would jump to $10,000 under the proposed measure. Meanwhile, a House bill introduced this legislative session would adjust tax brackets up as cost of living increases. So even though you'd make more money, you wouldn't necessarily owe more tax.
This bracket adjustment, if you will, gives them a little bit of breathing room. It doesn't push them up to another bracket and make them pay more taxes, of which, as I said, we're paying the most in the nation right now.
A Senate bill could also lower your tax rate. Take that married couple who makes $80,000 a year. Right now, they owe $5,163 in state taxes. But under the new formula, that couple would save just under $80 in taxes, owing $5,084. Other bills being heard offer credits for items like cesspool conversion and carbon tax revenue. Along with the measures being introduced at the state capitol, there's also hope more proposed bills will pass this legislative session and bring some relief to residents.
The economy's okay. It's not as much of a potentially bad year as we thought as a result of the fires. So I think everyone's still cautious, but optimistic that good things can still happen.
Paul Drews for Island News.